Diaries of a Healthcare Activist, March 2019. So it's been quite a while since I posted, right? Sorry for going AWOL on you. I suppose I was just waiting to meet someone and get a little bit inspired and then shoot a video. So I'm checking into Dubai, which by the way is country number 36. Cool stuff, travel guru, right?
So cool.
How many countries have you been to?
3.
3. Oh, don't worry. You're still 15. You're going to catch up with me. Anyway, so I'm checking into Dubai at the NCD Child Forum. Often people talk about NCDs, and the one thing I know, I'm sitting here with a young, brilliant leader, and you'll get to hear more about her. But the one thing, Bede, that people talk about is NCDs. What exactly is an NCD? What does it mean to you? You're 15 years old.
So an NCD is a non-communicable disease, which is what it stands for. But it's more of, it's kind of like, a lot of people associate it with physical challenges, but there's definitely a lot of mental challenges that come with it. And I think that it kind of seems like a bland term, like it's not really anything to worry about, but they're actually very serious, and I think that there's more to them than people let on.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, I remember when I was studying, you had communicable diseases and non-communicable. So communicable is like the HIV, etc., and then non-communicable is sort of long-term. It's usually genetic. Sometimes it's due to the environment around us, what we do. So obesity is linked to that. Is the cancers, the heart disease, the diabetes. Those are sort of the big ones. But then you've got the smaller ones like, and if you, I hope you don't mind me mentioning, but you've got arthritis.
Yes.
Okay, so I didn't give you an introduction. I want you to introduce yourself. I just want to shout out to you because yesterday we were in a storytelling workshop and you shared your story with me, or with the group, and I think it was so remarkable. So just tell the global health audience and everyone else who's listening a little bit about you, who you are, what you do to hang out as a young person too.
So I'm Bede, like she said. I'm 15 and I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. And I have psoriatic arthritis, and I got sick in March of 2017, so I went on spring break with my family to California, and I was fine when I left, and then throughout the week I started to have pain in several of my joints, and then it was a 7-day trip, and by the end of the 7 days I was in a wheelchair. And after that, I took medical leave from school. I was bedridden for a year and a half. It took a really long time to get a diagnosis. Many doctors didn't know what was going on. It was also hard to get it was hard to get help because no one knew what was going on. And so after a while of doing different things, I found a medicine that worked, and I started to get better. But pretty much before that, I went from 105 pounds to 72 within 3 months, which is not healthy. I was very unhealthy. I couldn't even pick up a pillow or anything. And so at first I did not want to be associated with my disease. I thought that it was weird and kind of gross, and I just didn't like having it. But now obviously I am. I speak a lot about it and advocating because I think a lot of people are told to hide their pain, and while I do the same, I think that's not how it should be. I think that society is very quick to judge. Like, I was very skinny and I kind of looked anorexic, and people would look at me differently, and I think that, like anything, it's hard to grasp with people looking at you differently because people never did that before. And I was kind of ashamed of myself. I didn't feel like myself, so I think it's good that people are allowed, with advocating, to grow back into themselves, feel like themselves again. And of course, I can't do a lot of the things that I used to be able to do for fun. I played sports, was very active, had a lot of friendships, and then I kind of lost a lot of human connection when I was in my house for 24 hours a day, never leaving the room sometimes. And I couldn't squeeze my toothpaste, brush my hair, I couldn't do anything. So I didn't have a lot of friends that saw me. I had friends via text and stuff, and then I didn't do the things that made me happy, and it was really hard to feel good. I also missed a lot of years of just having fun that I saw my friends had, and so that was really hard. But I think, if anything, I advocate that as much as it was physically hard for me, it was also mentally hard because it was very isolating. So that's my story.
Yeah, I mean, thank you for sharing with us. I said it yesterday too, that sometimes to share our stories takes a lot of courage, and I learned a lot from you. Sorry for some of the background noise, by the way, but I think some of the things that stood out from your stories, the stigma that you endured, how society viewed you, how your life changed as a child living with an NCD. But also that something you didn't mention is that you're a survivor. You fought this, and you're now coming to policy spaces. You're 15 years old. I can't remember what I was doing at 15. It definitely wasn't being this cool. And you're coming to policy spaces and you're advocating. So I just want to say I'm really proud of you, and I think that that demonstrates that term that we talk about, the youth power and the youth voice. And how do you use your voice to spark change? So I hope to see you in Africa soon.
Yes, of course.
South Africa, I know is on your list, right? Yeah. So I hope to see you soon. Thanks for hanging out on this random chat and random channel. All of you do follow, and you're going to help me with your surname, right? But do follow Bede.
Yes.
How do I say your surname?
Marciari.
Bede Marciari. She's on Instagram, obviously, and yeah, keep your eyes on this young bright leader who's about to hit the international scene big time. I mean, before we end off, I do remember you mentioning you went to the UN too, right?
Yes, I spoke at the UN, and I write a lot of positivity speeches, I guess. I spoke at different places on the radio, and with articles in my local town and the news, but mostly I do raising money for finding a cure, since there's still no cure, and stuff like that. I work with the National Arthritis Foundation and NCD Child.
Okay, so checking out today from the NCD Child Forum in Dubai. It's been lovely to hang out with you, Bede, and all of you. Catch you on my next escapade.